Hello, YouTube viewers. Welcome back to another episode of 4Ts. Today's theme of this video is on how to remain competent and have confidence simultaneously. Before going on in deeper details, let's look on the thought for this video, which states that midway is more safer and much better than its extremes. Philosophy by the Buddhist community. So let's understand first, what do we understand by these words, that is competence and confidence. Let's plot these two on a line at its extreme endpoint. Now take an example of a runner turning into an athlete. If you are a runner and want to become an athlete, then you first have the ability to run, that is having competence level. This level, competence level, it's like working on something daily. By training yourself, you get a spike in the level of confidence. Okay, firstly, competence level should be inculcated or developed, then confidence level boost up. But for a new entrant in any sphere of field, confidence splits into two parts, that is underconfidence and overconfidence. For the underconfident, doubt factor paralyzes his mind, that whether he has the potential to do this or not. Okay, but for the overconfident one, his strong conviction of knowing that he has passed or overcome all sort of pressure, and that makes him arrogant. Actually, arrogant person has two qualities. Firstly, he has a strong conviction over his strengths. Okay, firstly, has a strong conviction over his strengths and strategies. Utter conviction in one's strengths and strategies. Plus, he is ignorant of what he don't know. That means he has not the ability to understand that what he know could be a certain percent of whole thing. Mathematically, here is a condition of becoming overconfident. When a new wise person, that is a new entrant, turning into a mature one. A mature means a new entrant turning into a mature means having the skills but not the refined one. When he progresses over a period of time by training himself, then he turns into a mature one. Okay, not the mature one. Not this. Turning directly into this one is not possible. And he has just transformed into this stage. And this sense of progress is actually a false sense of mastery. This sense of progress is actually a false sense of mastery. Therefore, there should be a sweet spot, or we can say a middle point, where we realize thoroughly that in order to be confident always, one must convince oneself that a right proportion of strengths and strategies are to be made or is to be made. Similarly, in order to always having a balance between confident level and competence level, which is practically very difficult to practice, but not impossible. Okay, then a midway, this sweet spot, must be practiced. And these two are blind spots. Blind spots means these are if you concentrate on confidence part, then competence will vanish, and if you focus on competence part, then confidence will vanish. So that's why they are called blind spots. Also, solution or antidote to overconfidence, we might be considering how to overcome overconfidence problem. Then it is by practicing humility. Humility means not taking pride in something or becoming arrogant on something or at something. In Hindi, we can call it namrata. So humility does not means having low self confidence. It does not mean you should pursue low confidence level, but knowing that having right kind of competence, right kind, this sweet spot kind of competence and confidence makes one person much more grounded or rooted. Okay, remaining or being grounded means we are flawed and fallible too. That means what we know today could be flawed by someone in future through rational reasons, and then we could be fallible too. Okay, now your task is to test yourself on these parameters. And lastly, on this think part, yes, it is true we are blind to many things, but if we choose to remain blind after knowing the solution, okay, then that is where action is required. Okay, I hope you get the point. If any query or doubt, then kindly comment down to let me know. Thanks for your patient listening.